Hello everyone, welcome to a new series to this channel. I guess you can call it a series. What I'm going to start doing is at the beginning of every month, I'll talk about all the games coming out that I'm excited for that month. As you can probably see, or you probably can't see, there's a lot of games coming out in October. A lot of them I don't know what they are, a lot of them I don't care, but there are only a handful that I actually am excited for. This is an order of release date, so let's get to it. First on the list is 100 Foot Robot Golf. This is a game I've actually been interested in for quite a while. It's essentially golf, but you play as 100-foot tall robots. Well, actually, they're a lot taller than 100 feet, but that just makes a better name. Contrary to what a lot of people think, 100 feet's not that high. The point is, it's golf, but you play as giant robots. So what would happen is, if you hit the ball behind a few skyscrapers, you can go up to those skyscrapers and knock them down and then hit the ball in the hole. Sounds really interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know much about the developer. The only other game that they made was Roundabout. Actually, they probably made other games, but that's the only one I know about. Honestly, I always thought Roundabout looked like shit. I guess it wasn't for me, but I always thought it looked stupid in the bad way. But Robot Golf looks pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna check it out. It comes out on PS4 and PSVR, which is odd because I can't really see this game being that fun in VR, but whatever. Game looks cool, I'm gonna check it out. The next game on the list is Gears of War 4. I've always been a moderate fan of Gears of War. I've never been clamoring for the next Gears game, but if Gears of War just died off and there was never a Gears game ever again, I wouldn't cry about it. I'd be completely fine with it. But if a Gears of War game comes out and it's good, I'll check it out. For the most part, I'm mostly excited for multiplayer and horde mode. I will play the campaign. I'll probably really enjoy the campaign, but I really don't give a shit about the story. I never cared about the Gears of War story. Gears of War story has always been stupid, hokey, cheesy, and it occasionally will make you tear up. But for the most part, the story to Gears of War has always been not that great. And according to early reviews, I've heard that the newer characters aren't that interesting. Like the Marcus's son can be a bit whiny, and Kate doesn't really have much of a personality herself. So it seems like the newer characters aren't that interesting or that likable. So that's kind of a downer. But then again, nobody plays Gears of War for the story. Well, actually, I'm sure like hardcore Gears fans do, but most people don't. You play Gears of War for horde mode, multiplayer, and gameplay. That's the only reason why you would play it. Anyways, I'm really, really excited for it. I'm gonna play a lot of the multiplayer in the horde mode. Horde mode is my shit. Probably gonna play most of that. The game comes out on Xbox One and PC. I am gonna get it on PC. I was really hoping that the game wouldn't be a botched port like the Gears of War Ultimate Edition. According to early reviews, it seems like the PC port is actually really damn good, which is really surprising for 2016. A good PC port of a AAA third-party game? Holy shit, that is unheard of 2016. Game looks great, definitely gonna check it out when it comes out. The next game on the list is Shadow Warrior 2. This is probably my most anticipated game of October. It looks fucking awesome. Being a fan of the original Shadow Warrior and the reboot, I'm fucking psyched for this game. I do realize that the reboot pretty much has nothing to do with the original game. It pretty much just does its own thing. It doesn't really capture the feel of a classic FPS. Doom 2016 does a much better job at that. I would call it a bad reboot in that sense, but it is a good game in its own right. Shadow Warrior 2 seems like it's going to be more of the same, which I guess could be a negative. It seems like the biggest thing they changed was the graphics engine, adding co-op. Other than that, it looks like it's more or less the same thing. Is that a bad thing? Yeah, I guess so, but I don't really care. The game looks fucking sweet. Game looks pretty fucking sweet. I'm definitely gonna check it out. What really sucks is that Shadow Warrior 2, 100 Foot Robot Golf, and Gears of War 4 all come out the same week. So that really sucks for me. The next game on the list is Battlefield 1. I've always been a fan of Battlefield. I've played a shitload of Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2 and Battlefield Vietnam, the expansion. I played 4, but I thought it was fucking terrible. I ran like shit, had no fun playing it. I didn't even bother with Hardline because I knew from the get-go that that was a waste of time. Battlefield 1 really did catch my interests when I heard that it was World War 1. I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. But then I played the beta, and I had a lot of fun playing the beta. It ran pretty well, didn't have any glitches, and it was really damn fun. However, despite this game looking pretty great, it is published by EA, so there's a whole bunch of things that could go wrong. It could have server issues, it could crash, it could have bugs, it could have no fucking content. There's so many fucking problems could go wrong simply because it's published by EA. So you always have to be cautious. And the last game on the list is Dark Souls 3: Ashes of Arendelle DLC. Now this isn't an actual game, this is just DLC to a game, so I guess you could say that doesn't count. However, I don't fucking care. I fucking love Dark Souls 3. It is my personal favorite game in the series. Bloodborne is still my favorite overall, but Dark Souls 3 is my favorite Dark Souls game. I've sunken in 80 hours into it. I fucking love it, and I can't wait to play the DLC. The DLC looks good. You know, it's DLC. It's more of the same, you know. I fucking love it. It looks great. And those are all the games I'm excited for in October 2016. Not that much, but it's more than enough. Either way, I'm going to be spending a lot of money this month and in November. There are some other games I could talk about, I guess, like Duke Nukem 3D 20th Anniversary fucking World Tour. I already have Megaton Edition, so there's really no reason for me to get it. The only reason why I would even get this game if I would want to support Gearbox, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to give Gearbox any of my money, so I'm perfectly fine the way it is. They do add new content like a new episode and new voice lines for Duke. Other than that, it doesn't look like there's any reason to get it if you already have the game. There's also Rise of Tomb Raider 20-year celebration. I already have Rise of Tomb Raider on PC. I had it on Xbox One. In fact, I bought an Xbox One just to play Rise of Tomb Raider. But then Microsoft announced that all Xbox One games will also be on PC, and it felt like I just wasted a shitload of money for fucking nothing. So I sold the Xbox One and I got Rise of Tomb Raider on PC. And there's other games as well, like Mafia 3, Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition, Titanfall 2. Don't give a shit about Titanfall 2. It just looks like Call of Duty to me. Titanfall to me is the new Call of Duty. It's pretty much exactly the same as Call of Duty. I mean, oh yeah, there's mechs, but other than that, to me it looks exactly the same. They're both generic sci-fi shooters. Like, not even the good sci-fi. It's generic sci-fi, where it's like 30 years in the future, so they can't do anything crazy. All they can do is put holograms, robots, and jetpacks. Like, oh, so fucking creative. What? I've never fucking seen that before. And that concludes this video. I will make another one for November and December, and a video about all the excited games I am excited for in 2017. That's all I'm going to say in this video. I'll see you guys later.